Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Leicester City career mode, where today we have ourselves games against Crystal Palace and Liverpool. And then after this episode, the very next episode that we have is the start of the January transfer window that I cannot wait for. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, but let's get straight into this first game, where at the minute we are struggling like hell. But yeah, we'll get straight into the game and hopefully make an improvement. Here we go, boys, ready and waiting to be getting this game underway at Selhurst Park, away from home at Crystal Palace. Like I say, let's get ourselves straight into this game and hopefully make an improvement off of the way we've been playing recently, because it's absolutely tragic the way we're playing. Let's get into it. Ayew, the man on the ball at the moment, plays the ball into Edouard, and that's well done. Again, good interception, and we can try and come forward once more. Right, plays the ball nicely inside. We'll dink it over the top with Patson Daka, the man receiving the ball. Takes the shot. It's not a good effort at goal, but there was not much more that I could have done there. Right, FaZe is the man receiving the throw-in. We'll play it inside now to Dewsbury Hall. We'll play it off now. That's beautifully done. Dink over the top from Dawson into Patson Daka. Takes a touch, takes the volley, and it's off the post. Oh my god, honestly, the goal scoring is outrageous at the moment, and it's an interception from Daka. In fact, he's tried to play a ball around the back to Maddison, but it's under a lot of pressure, not worked out. Zaha, good interception from Wout FaZe, and now again we can try and charge forward with Dewsbury Hall. We can fly the ball to Pratt, who has some space to whip a ball in, and it's a good cross, but unfortunately not met by Daka. It's now with Dawson though, who can take a shot at goal, and it's not the worst of efforts I've seen. Right, ball played long. Dewsbury Hall goes up, doesn't win it this time. We really need Ndidi in them sort of positions, because he's the man that wins the headers, but at the moment it is inside, played off to Zaha. It's now with Edouard, and it's in now to Ayew. Good save by the keeper. Actually, I think that might have been Eze. It was. And take some charge in the game. Right, FaZe has been absolutely clattered there by Ayew. It's with Pratt, who has the ball at the moment, can play it inside to Dewsbury Hall, and can Daka or Dawson. Dawson's made the run, and he's in behind, and he's taken the shot but put it wide. The young man has had a couple of decent chances today, but he's not managed to bag them. Again, we're not in a position to receive the ball. It's now with Ayew to Edouard. A bit easy for them to play the ball through our midfield at the moment. MacArthur gives the ball to Hughes. Defending is working well at the moment. As I say that, they're into the box. It's a shot against the post from Zaha, I believe that was. Interception, but not work. Okay, that's another interception that ain't worked, but there we go. We've managed to get it in the end. We can play this through, and it's now with Daka, who can play the ball out wide, ping it back into the centre. What a cross! And again, an outrageous header that gets saved. Dawson's having the same issues that the rest of the boys are. That is half time, boys. We've gone in somehow 0-0 again. I don't know what it is at the minute. The keepers seem on outrageous form. Just cannot seem to get the ball past them at the minute. Doesn't matter what I do. Some of the shots that we've been having are outrageous. Absolutely clinical finishing. They're just not going in. It's a good challenge again that we're just not taking the ball off of them. There we go. Suyuncu, still going Suyuncu somehow. Don't know how, but he is. Daka can try and find again a ball over the top to Dawson, who again has beaten that back line. And he's through again, takes the shot, and still cannot find the back of the net. That was a worse of effort at goal, if I'm not gonna lie to you, but still, man. Strength in on it, not really worked out there as well. And now it's a chance for Ayew to come forward. Thomas has done well to defend there. MacArthur, good interception from Samari, but gives the ball away. And now it's back out to the wing in Ayew. Thomas doing well defensively at the moment. As I say that, ball into the box, takes the shot into the back of the net. And again, once again, we have gone 1-0 down. What can I do? I don't understand, because I have so many good chances at goal that don't end up in the back of the net. They take one shot, and I'm pretty sure that might be their first shot of the game, or one of their very first shots at the game that's ended up in the back of the net. Oh, give up. Probably a big chance here for them. Stupid challenge thrown in. It's probably going to be 2. Somehow he hasn't managed to make it 2. Right, Dawson going to try and do his best to get himself forward. He's had so many chances in this game that he's not managed to put in the back of the net, but who cares? Dink over the top. Daka, again, through on goal, again, bags himself the goal. It's another volleyed finish, or half-volleyed finish, shall we say. Dawson gets himself the assist, and no one at the minute can stop Daka from scoring himself a goal in these games. They weren't in front for very long, but why does it take them from the point where they score the goal for us to actually get one? I don't get it. If we can try and get a ball again. No, not quite this time. But okay, the boys are blocking each other off at the moment, and played inside to Edouard. And Didi trying to do his best. Eze to Zaha. We need to be careful here. Come on, please. Oh my god. Just wide of the post from Zaha. Don't know why we couldn't get the challenge in, but we couldn't. Probably one of the last attacks of the game. We're 84 minutes into this one. Ndidi to Madison. We'll play the ball back to Ndidi, in fact. And now find a ball through to Iheanacho. Iheanacho has a chance. Takes the shot and puts it wide of the post. One last attack maybe, if someone can get forward quick enough. That is the question, and it looks like we can. It's Iheanacho charging through the centre to maybe bag ourselves our first 3 points of the season. Oh, I don't know how many times we have secured 3 points in the season, but literally with less than any time remaining, I'm pretty sure that'll be the last kick of the game. The ref luckily gave us the chance to get this attack. A ball slid through the centre. I don't know who slid the ball through. I think it was Luke Thomas. I really should have probably put that back to the other side, but I carried on running. It's one of the most unrealistic goals you'll probably ever see, but Iheanacho was not missing that one. He smashed the ball into that corner, and it is 2-1 to the boys, and we have finally got ourselves 3 points. And that is full time, boys. We've managed to get ourselves the 3 points from this game against Palace away from home, with a last ditch attempt from Iheanacho charging through the centre of the defence and managing to put the ball in the back of the net. It's another game where we had so many chances in the first half, just couldn't put them in the back of the net. So again, we do deserve the 3 points. And yeah, we've finally now this time been able to get them. And post-match interview, boys. Let's see what the goal was today. Your boys left it late, didn't they? What was you thinking so close to the end? We have to stop switching off defensively. I know these lads keep going to the very last minute. At the end of the day, they're starting to show that. They're starting to show like the last 10 minutes is when they actually start playing games. But did you ever feel like this wasn't going to be your day? Yes. Because it's happened to us so many times already this season that I was expecting it to be another loss. But why was Pereira left out? We've got competition for places. He was a little bit tired, so I brought in Justin. Here we go, boys. Back for this game, our second game. Scored 3 goals in his last 3. He scored 5, I'm pretty sure, in his last 5 now. But we have ourselves the game against Liverpool. This one is back at the King Power. Let's hope for another performance where we can actually get ourselves 3 points. Hopefully, this one at this point, I'm hoping just not to get battered. So maybe a little bit more of a conservative effort in getting forward and stuff like that in this game. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's get into it. Here we go, boys. Underway for this game against Liverpool at the King Power. Castagna back into the squad for the first time in about 2 or so months, I believe. Dawson can give the ball off to Madison here, and he has so much space to work with. Lays the ball back to Dawson, takes the shot, and it's a good first effort from the young man, but saved by the keeper. Right, Madison to whip the corner in. We've been dangerous from these recently. And again, Ndidi with a good header at goal. But this time it's saved by Alisson. Madison again to whip the corner in. This one a little bit deeper. And again, it's the same man. And again, it's cleared off the line. The amount of times that's happened so far this season is outrageous. But And Maddison just standing there, not doing anything for movement. Cannot make any space at the moment. We'll play that inside this time to Ndidi. Dawson probably had a bit of a better run there, but here we go. He's now through anyway. He's received the ball. Canate should have done better, but it's a poor shot in the end anyway. Jones, my man on the ball now for Liverpool. It's now with Arnold to Salah. Back to Arnold. Out wide to Salah again. So far, it's his first real touch on the ball here, Salah, and he's still got it. He's played it inside now to the man, and it's well done from the keeper with his first proper touch on the ball as well. Well, I say that, but he had that bit of a run before, didn't he? And now Castagna is running against Canate. If Dawson had made a better or earlier run there, it might have worked out. But as I say that, we have a chance, and Daka is put the ball in the back of the net. Another assist for Dawson. These two are linking up very well so far, and we're 1-0 up against Liverpool. I don't know how this has happened. Out of all the teams that we could have got ourselves into the lead against, I would not have expected it to be Liverpool. And yeah, fair enough, it might be a bit of a sweaty goal, but Daka, again, for the 6th game in a row, I'm pretty sure he's managed to get himself a goal. Bagging at the minute. But Luke Thomas is doing a very good job at defending at the minute, and Ndidi with a good interception stops that attack from amounting to anything. Castagna to Maddison. If we can write this game off before it starts, it'll be beautiful. And Dawson is through again, and he has another chance to get a goal. Can he do it? It's a good effort, but it's saved by the keeper and then cleared by, I think it was Van Dijk. He's done it for the last couple of games that he's started, and he's really done very well, to be fair, at the moment. Now, can we get something of defensive plays going, please? Is now out with Salah. Luke Thomas, can he pocket him again? Not at the moment. It's played inside to Jones, and it's a shot from Jones and a good save by the keeper. Ball played inside, good head up from Ndidi, and Maddison has managed to keep the ball away from Diaz here, but nobody up with him, and it's going to be us having to turn back. I was hoping for someone else to make a run there. I thought it was Daka going to make a run, but it didn't do so. Castagna now has the ball, and he's into the box. Well, he will be in a second. There we go. He's in the box. We've managed to win the throw-in here, and Ndidi can play the ball to Maddison. Dawson again looking like he can get beyond the man, but it wasn't the best of passes from Maddison this time. Canate has blocked him off from getting into the box. As I say that, Maddison's there, takes the shot, and it's not a bad effort. That is half time, boys. We've gone in 1-0 up against Liverpool at the King Power. Somehow, some way, I don't know how this has happened, but we are there. Castagna coming back into the side and absolutely rolling that right hand side. At the minute, Salah been pocketed by Thomas as well, and Daka, for what I believe to be either the 5th or 6th game running, has now bagged himself another one and is absolutely on fire, goal scoring fire at the minute. And Dawson's doing very well. He's just not quite got the finishing on him yet, because I think that'll be the best option. As I say that, nearly giving the ball away. Not the best of agility there from FaZe, but Ndidi can play a ball nicely into Dawson here. Dink it over the top for Daka, who again can run onto this. He's going to pull away from Virgil, takes the shot, and it's not a good effort. It's wide of the post. Probably should have done better there, Daka. I'm not going to lie. I want to see how far away this is. Yeah, not the best of efforts. Hope can happen as Arnold gets himself into a decent position. Good cross, but a good interception by Dewsbury Hall. And now their right hand side has got no defensive qualities at all, as now Ayoze Perez can try and race away somehow from Virgil van Dijk. Out of all the players, I would not have expected it to be Ayoze Perez to put us 2-0 up. But this man on left mid at the minute, since Barnes got injured and we've actually played him in a couple of games, has been playing very well, and he managed to race away after having a free right hand side after Arnold tried to get forward defensively. Virgil couldn't keep up with the pace and ended up putting the ball very nicely into that far corner. 2-0 to the boys. Let's go. And we're back underway again. Let's hope that now this is the kind of performances that the boys want to be putting in. As I say that, I'm getting blocked off a little bit there. Henderson doing his best. as he plays it into Darwin Nunez, plays it round the side to Oxlade-Chamberlain, and they're back into the game literally a couple of minutes later. Poor play there from the boys, but yeah, 2-1. Now we've got to be careful, because I know for a fact that these will start putting in very, very good chances, so we've got to be careful now. A little bit riskier. Not good defensive play there. I should have been doing better, especially Thomas. He stood on the spot. And keeper probably should have done a bit better as well, to be fair. Yeah, not great there. But here we'll play the ball into Ndidi. Some space there for Maddison, who hasn't had too much of the ball in this second half. And neither is this man either. Dawson trying to cut himself inside. Gives it to Daka again. And again, he's managed to bag it. What a finish from Patson Daka. 3-1 to the boys. We've managed to take that 2-goal lead again. And what a finish from Patson Daka. That one was a pretty much exact replica of the first goal that we had, with Maddison playing the ball over to Dawson and then sliding the ball to Daka. But that one was a lot harder to finish, and he's put it in off the bar. No chance of Alisson putting his hand anywhere near that finish. What a goal. Come on, boys. Here we go, back underway again, and right now absolutely killing the game as Perez picks up the ball and keeps going here. He can play a ball over the top here to Dawson, who is through. Can he dink it? He can, but he's put it wide. Oh, the young man needs to score. He really does. It's back inside to Jones. Now with Darwin Nunez. Plays it off to Diaz. Castagno has been playing well all game so far, so hopefully he doesn't do too much and concedes us a shot. And what a effort at goal there from Jones. But it's wide of the post. It's not a good pass again, and we have given the ball back to Liverpool, and they are starting to put the pressure on now. Jones, the man with the ball, gives it off. It's now with Jota playing the ball off again, and that was just, I got so confused of where I was sending the players there. Right, still a chance for Liverpool then, and it's with Firmino to Diaz. And at the minute, good challenge. Dawson now play the ball off to Ndidi, and this is now a chance to get one on the counter. We'll spread it out wide, and then Ayoze Perez can hopefully get himself into the box, and he can, because he's been left to himself and he's put it with the wrong foot. What an idiot. There's no man I'd rather this fall to apart from Maddison. So James Maddison, can he put this one into the back of the net? That is what that was there. Yeah, that is full time, boys. We have managed to get a win out of this one, 3-1. And yeah, what a performance from the boys. 3-1 win. Could not ask for more. The boys started it off. Daka getting himself another goal, and then Castagno has been awesome today. He really has. Ayoze Perez has been perfect. Thomas has had Salah pocketed. Daka's managed to bag himself 2. Dawson's managed to bag himself 2 assists. And then Perez obviously capped off his performance with a goal as well. But he should have had 2 himself. Should have been 4-1 in the end. But yeah, what a performance and what a victory for us. And look at that, boys. 4 shots from Liverpool is all they had. We had 18 today. Killed the game. And here we are, boys. Post-match interview. Patson Daka. A great win and a great performance from Daka. He capped a good team display. The boy killed it today, as he has been these past few games. And you really turn things around. How? We pride ourselves at resilience. At the end of the day, we've got to keep it going. Was that a win? A nice surprise for you? The game was won and lost in midfield. We were strong defensively. We were very strong defensively in the end. And Wout Faze has sent us a message saying, thanks for all the first team chances I've been getting, boss. I'll keep doing whatever I need to. Well, you have been one of the best defenders so far this season. So, yeah, very well done. Right then, boys. So, another scouting report where today, have we got anyone decent? Because at the moment, it doesn't look like it. There we go. We've got a couple of players here. 94, 91. But apart from that, that's it. And then a little message to say that Ward has left and he has gone to Bologna now. So we just have to remember that we need a goalkeeper quite quickly to fill in that spot at least. Right then, boys. So that is where we're going to end today's episode we have ourselves in the next episode the start of the January transfer window, and we also have 3 games as well. We've got a game against Southampton, a game against Lincoln in the FA Cup, and then a game against Fulham. So yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to that one. I most certainly am after the way this one's gone. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just buy a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.